Hey y'all, Merry Vlogmas Day 1. Oh, we have finally arrived. It's so stinking exciting. I love Vlogmas so much. I love watching Vlogmas. I now love filming Vlogmas. I love editing Vlogmas. It's just, everything is so fun. On top of that, today is the beginning of our 12 Days of Christmas Spirit Days. So we have 12 days of December before Christmas break. So I get to wear Christmas clothes every day the rest of the school year, the rest of the school semester. And yeah, that makes me so happy. So today's red and green day. So I have like a green undershirt with my Mrs. Claus poncho. So I love it so much. My hair's holding strong. I curled it yesterday, y'all. I just brushed through it this morning, put a little dry shampoo. It's holding strong. This haircut, I'm telling you, it's going to change my life. So I showed you yesterday, my elf made his appearance last night while we were decorating. He just appeared. It just still blows my mind that he's that magical. But the kids are already having so much fun. So I went ahead and wrote a writing prompt this morning. I think a good name for our elf would be. And so they are writing their writing prompts. I'm trying to cover up this name. You can see my kiddos need some help with their handwriting, but that's okay. This specific one says that I think a good name for our elf is Tsar Alexander, because that is the Tsar of Russia's name. This child cracks me up. But we've also had suggestions of Jolly, Blue, Tinsel, which is our last year's elf's name, Bing Bong, Mickey, Bob, Tsar Alexander, Candy Cane, and Zach Alex King. So those are the names. I found this silly little, I love this piano covers by Zoe, No, K-N-O, No. That's what I listen to every day with my Disney music. So I found a Christmas version, and it's literally this girl sleeping for 6 hours. It's kind of creepy, but it's nice, calm, quiet Christmas music. So anyhow, the kids loved the decorations. You will have seen my peer tutor, Yuli, helped me put up the snowflakes. So I told her about my channel. She was cool with being on it. She is our foreign exchange student from Germany. So I am so blessed that I get to have her as my peer tutor. So fun talking to her. The student that normally comes in when she's here wasn't here today. So she and I got to put those snowflakes up and just visit a little bit. She told me that in Germany, they don't do Elf on the Shelf. They have a little door that the elf lives in. And so they never see the elf, but he does come out and do like mischievous things, kind of like our elf on the shelf do. So that's really cool to hear about their German tradition and what they do. And I told y'all yesterday in my weekly vlog that I would tell you a little bit more about the elf. So we never had an elf when my kids were little. We didn't do Santa. We didn't do the elf. We very much focused on Jesus at Christmas. We talked about Santa. We decorated with Santa. I'm going to set my phone down. Talked about Santa, decorated with Santa, told, the real story behind Santa Claus, St. Nicholas. But it was never Santa that brought the gifts. We always bought them. I didn't want to give Santa credit for something I worked hard all year for, put thought into, all that for gifts. So I know So many families celebrate with Santa, and Santa is the main source of their gifts, and that's a choice that each family makes, where they get their gifts from, or if they need the help from Santa. I'm trying to be very eloquent with what I say because a lot of my students watch my channel as well. So we never got an elf at our house. Santa never sent one because we didn't do Santa, but we do an elf in my classroom. I specifically asked Santa to send an elf to my classroom because there's a lot of kids at our school that don't get an elf at their house. And so this is a way they can kind of have that fun Christmas tradition and activity that a lot of their friends do have at their house, because they talk about it. And last year, the reason I went ahead and decided to ask Santa for an elf was because they were already talking about their elves. Oh, I can't wait till my elf comes. And I saw their faces, the other students, and they were like, oh, we don't get an elf. An elf never came to my house. And I'm already seeing that this year too, just from today. Oh, my elf showed up too. My elf came to my house. And other kids are like, oh, I don't get an elf at my house. But I'm able to say, well, that's why Santa sends it to my classroom because, and I have books. So hang on. So the elf brought this book this year, which is the traditional Elf on the Shelf, about the Scout elves. But this book my elf last year brought, and I actually love them together because this one talks about Santa being out of Scout elves. And so he had to enlist the help of some other elf friends to help out. So different types of elves other than Scout elves. And so it became an easy way to say, well, Santa's out of Scout elves. That's why he had to send these elves. He doesn't have enough to send to every house. That's why he's sending them to classrooms, and not every classroom gets them. And so it kind of helps them feel a little better about their situation, if you will. So that's that. That's why I do elf in my classroom. You know, my faith is definitely not based on that, as far as Christmas goes. And so I personally try and be sensitive to that because of how I taught my children that I gave birth to, you know. But it's also important to me to honor what other families decide and have that fun Christmas magic with other kids. And I don't know, I feel like I'm somewhat having to justify it, but at the same time, not really. I just feel like I really want to explain why I do Elf on the Shelf in my classroom. Or why I asked Santa to send an elf to my classroom. You know, that's what I mean. Anyhow, that's enough rambling about that. But I just told you I would explain it, and so there it is. That's me explaining it. Sorry I'm kind of backlit, but that's the easiest place to prop my phone up. I need like one of those phone mount things. My husband has one. I actually got it for him for Christmas last year, on his desk, because when he has video calls and stuff, but then he also watches videos. You are propped on a pencil jar with my coffee cup behind you so you don't fall over. Anyhow, I am sitting down to eat lunch. I have my chicken fajita nachos, and then rice and beans, which is I'm just gonna dump on top of the nachos, and salsa and sour cream. So I am gonna stand up and show you my full sweater because it's so dang cute. Can't let the moment pass without showing you how cute it is. So it's a poncho. I literally got this at Goodwill Bins, so it cost me like $1, something like that. It's like $1 whatever a pound. It's got a hood. My kids asked me to put it on earlier, so I did. I have no idea what I look like. Probably a goofy goober, but oh no, it's actually kind of cute. Funniest thing is my principal is dressed like an elf today, and I was in a classroom picking up kids earlier, and he came in and he's like, oh, Mrs. Claus, your elf has arrived to help. And the kids just died. They thought it was hilarious. So we have the best principal, and his name's Mr. Payne. I don't know if I should say his name on here, but could there be a better principal last name? I mean, no. It could not be. He's the best. He is the best principal in the entire world. So love him to death. He's dressed like an elf today. What could be better? So the rest of our spirit days are, tomorrow's tree topper day, and a fourth grade teacher made us all sweatshirts. So we're wearing those because it has a Christmas tree on it. And then it's like wear something on, you know, on the top of you. So a hat, a headband, a tree topper, whatever you want to wear on top. So I don't know what I'm going to wear yet for that, but we'll figure that out together. So I'm going to eat my lunch before I run out of lunchtime. But I just wanted to open this first day of Vlogmas, fill you in on where you were at for the day, and just say, hey, I'm so glad you're here. Already had so many sweet comments about my hair on my last week's vlog, and some new friends commenting on my channel, so it's super exciting. Thank you all. Thanks for the love. And now I'm at 839 subscribers. Y'all, I think it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna hit 1,000 by the end of the year. I do. I really do. So, okay, I'm gonna eat. Gosh, I can ramble like crazy. Why? I don't know. Good evening. We are home. We've been home a while. It's 5:15. We just got all of our Christmas decorations out of the attic. So our first goal, I guess, is to decorate the porch. That's the thing I want to get done today. So that's what we were just talking about, is where is what we put on the porch. So we put that, which is my tomato cage Christmas tree that I made 2 years ago in Vlogmas. And then we use like garland with lights, and we put out our pillows. I feel like we put a few other things out there, but I can't think of what it is. So we're just going to get out there. Scotty's going to help us move the, I'm going to take our fall wreath off the door. Scotty's going to move these things. Oh, it's so chilly out here. So we got our hay bale and our pumpkins. They usually shoot the pumpkins after fall is over. Yeah, I think I'm going to take my poncho off and put a jacket on. Although once I get to moving, I might not need it. So, yeah, anyhow, let me turn the light on, show you a before, and get to moving stuff. All right, here it all is before. It's getting dark, and we just figured out that our porch lights are burnt out. Riley is moving her truck over here. We're just going to put the pumpkins and stuff in the back of her truck to move them where we need to go. So let's get started. We are all done with the porch. It is so pretty. I love our porch so much. It's probably one of, if not my favorite, and I think it's definitely Riley's favorite part of our Christmas decorations. It just feels so cozy and it's so cute. I love it. So here it all is. It's just so pretty. And then I'm going to pan up and you can see Scotty's contribution. We have one of those stargazer things. We'll turn you all the way around. Oh, you definitely cannot tell. Well, it's that little thing right there, and it puts all the little speckles on the house. You can really see them right there on the roof, but it's so pretty, and you can tell up in the trees. Maybe if I step further back. All right, I stepped further back and took it off of wide angle, but you can see it up there in the trees. Oh, it's so pretty, and then it kind of falls onto the house and the porch and everything, but I love it so much, and when you're driving up on it, it just looks gorgeous. And Scotty turned the porch light off, so here's one last little look. I don't love that there's lights right there. Maybe I'll kind of wrap them around the chair leg there, but it looks so beautiful. I love it so very much. Oh yeah, that looks way better. It's like tied in there instead of just hanging out on the porch. And the wild animals are out. He's very festive right now. Boone. Boone. He's too busy exploring, as is Remy. I don't know if you can even see me. Oh, perfect. Okay. Wait. I can't see. I'm seeing myself in your phone.
You can't see the screen?
No. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm like from here up.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. All right, so I wasn't gonna decorate anything in the house, but I don't know if you could even tell before I started recording, but the lights that have been up there for years and years and years, we just never take them down. The cord ran right there, and when I did that, Scotty was out of town, and I literally went and cut branches off of trees and like stapled them to the wall. So there was like a tree over there covering it, but it was never really successfully covering it. And then like over time it just got dry and brittle and kept breaking and stuff. So we finally took the tree down, but that cord was still always there, and it has driven Scotty crazy forever. And so he was going to turn the whole lights around and plug it in over there by the back door. And then we just got some extension cords and ran them across and plugged them in by the back door. So I said, why do we wait years to do things that take us a minute to do, you know? So anyhow, while he was up there and had the couch pulled out and he had the ladder, I had him put those decorations up there. I said the porch is my favorite, but that's definitely another one of my favorite. Who am I kidding? Like all Christmas decorations are my favorite. I love Christmas so very much. And that's another part that I love. So I'm gonna go make dinner now. It's already 6:30, so dinner's gonna take at least an hour to cook. So I need to get it in so we can eat at a halfway decent hour tonight, which is not super normal for us anyways. But the kids are both home, so I wanna make sure we have a good dinner while they're home. I just pulled the dinner out. This is called chicken and green rice. Definitely a family favorite. I just temped everything. Chicken makes me nervous, but everything is up to temp, so we're all good there. But you just cook it all in one dish, and it's so delicious. I can't even describe how delicious it is. And then I had these Brussels sprouts that needed to get cooked, so I just threw those in the oven with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. But yeah, now it is dinner time, and we're going to eat this up. All right, y'all, dinner is done. It was mostly good. What?
I was watching, I scrolled and saw something gross and I was making a face and you were like recording already. And so, sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. Anyway, the last 2 years we have done advent calendars, and last year I was like, we are not doing advent calendars this year. It was such a hassle. It was like an expense we didn't need. Where's the TV remote? Football game that no one's watching.
I'm watching.
Everybody's on their phones. Okay, Aiden's not.
Riley's the only one on her phone.
Daddy was? Okay, anyway. Doesn't matter. It was just loud. I don't care if anyone's watching it or not. Anyway, I said we weren't going to do advent calendars, and we're not doing advent calendars, plural. But I bought this for Kinsley, And then I found an LOL surprise one, which Katie had already told me that she's kind of like on the outs, like about done with doing mini brands, but she uses them for her Barbies. And so I was like, well, I'll go ahead and get the mini brands. Well, then I found an LOL one. And so I gave her that one instead. But I had already bought this one. So we're going to just open this one with us. Because why not? So who wants to do the first one? Okay, you have to rock, paper, scissors for it.
Here you go.
You're older.
So?
Huh?
She said I need him.
He's the baby. Here you go. I find that offensive, but I'm still doing it.
Okay, let me turn the camera around.
Where's number 1?
I don't know. You got to find number 1.
It's a dinosaur.
What'd you get? Let me see.
Aww.
Hold it. Okay, that'll work. Oh my goodness. I can't. It's dark in here. Let me come in here. Oh, it's Jurassic World? No, Untamed. Well, it's kind of cute. How funny. I don't know. Mini brands kind of fascinate me. I've always liked like shadow boxes and stuff. So anyhow, mini brands, that's what we're going to do for Advent Calendar this year. And day 1, Aiden got a dinosaur. Congratulations.
I get to keep it?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Okay. You happy? Riley, are you happy that you let him go first?
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow will be like exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
I have
What's
no
exactly
idea.
what you want that's tiny.
Maybe
Mini
that
mac and cheese.
that little short. Oh, she wants a mini mac and cheese. Okay, we'll see. No, this is toy mini brands. They're all going to be toys.
That's lame.
They're all toys. All right.
Can't see it yet.
Oh, hand it to Daddy. He hasn't got to look at it
Can't see, it's dark.
yet. Well, it's cut nice and cozy. It's actually hot in here because Riley's got the heater
Yeah,
on.
why you turn that off?
No.
Riley, you're just a wimp.
You like it? Is it so cute?
Yeah, I want to take it out and play with it.
All right, y'all. That is going to do it for day 1 of Vlogmas. Still can't believe that we're already to Vlogmas time. It just blows my mind. So, hope you enjoyed Vlogmas today. Kind of did a lot of things, I feel like. So, hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure that you give us a big thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below. And subscribe to the channel. Because this morning I was at 300 and... Nope. This morning I was at 839, I think I said. And now I'm at 841. So, y'all. It's so exciting. So, yeah, if you have not yet, please subscribe. Why are you grinning?
I just am.
Oh. It's kind of like whenever we're around your mom and she takes like sneaky candid pictures of us, but I always have like a terrible face. And I caught on finally. And my sister-in-law's like, how do you always have a smiling face in mom's pictures? And I'm like, because I know she's going to take pictures. So I just sit there and smile like an idiot the whole time because I know she's going to sneak pictures of me. Whenever before it was like, you know, my mouth like half open or something, you know. Anyhow, that's probably what Scotty's doing. He's sitting there grinning because he knows he's being filmed. Is
That's
that
what it is.
it? That's exactly what it is. All right. Well, say goodnight.
Good night.
Say goodnight, kids.
Good night.
Good night.
Say Merry Vlogmas.
Merry
Merry
Vlogmas.
Vlogmas.
Merry Vlogmas. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 2.